How to quit your job and still make money? That question is so important. Noelle gets this question all of the time, and it is so important, especially now. I'm going to tell you exactly how. Let's go. First up, I'm going to give you 3 simple steps that you can follow so that you can get started doing this right now. The second thing that I'm going to share with you is how to get this done quickly, the fast way. I basically have students doing this in less than 100 days, and I'm going to tell you exactly how they're doing it. And then last but not least, I'm going to share with you how to calculate your numbers and your timeline to freedom. The first thing that you want to do when we're talking about how to quit your job and still make money is make a decision, okay? You need to decide. Step number 1 is always decide. Make that decision that you are literally going to be quitting that job, whether you're making money consistently or not. I know this sounds a little bit scary and a little bit crazy, but that is what you are deciding. You need to decide in your mind that you are quitting your job, whether you are making money or not. However, I'm definitely going to share with you how to be making money so that you feel super comfortable and that you are ready to do it. But it all starts with your decision, okay? Whatever it is that you're doing, you're gonna have to be able to quit that job and make that decision. And so there's never going to be a perfect time to quit your job. I'm sorry. It just doesn't always work out exactly the way you want it. But if you can start making money in your business and you can get some income coming in, you can start to build your confidence so that you know that you can make money and you can quit your job. But you're never going to be ready. Know that. Put in there. This is a part of the decision that I am quitting the job. It really doesn't matter if it's the number that I want to make 1 month and then it goes down a little bit the next and then it's up and then it's down. You still are going to quit the job because there is no perfect time. You're never going to be ready. So let's just get to it. The second thing, this is so key. You need to create a plan of action, okay? Not just a plan, but a plan of action. What are you actually going to do to quit the job? And so let's get into what should be in that plan. The first thing that needs to be in that plan, off the rip, is how much money that you are committing to yourself. Like, okay, if I make $2,000 in a month, or if I make $3,000 in a month, I am quitting my job. Whatever that number is for you, commit to that number and put that in your plan. So the first thing before you even know that number is you're going to have to assess your situation. Look at your bills. What are your expenses? How much is food and shelter and like your bare necessities? Those are the things that you are going to assess. You know, don't put in the cable bill and all those extras and Netflix and all these extra things that you don't necessarily need, okay? Put in the bare minimum amount of money, okay, that you need in order to quit your job. And I know that sounds a little bit scary and I know that sounds a little bit crazy, but once you quit the job, you'll have more time and then you will make way more money. The next thing, you have to create your timeline, okay? So you have your plan of action, you know exactly how much money you need, you know what business you're gonna be in, you know what you're gonna do. But now you also have to put to it a timeline, because without a timeline, it's just not gonna happen. There's no such thing as someday. You know, there's a Monday, a Tuesday, but there is no someday. And I know you guys have heard this before from other people, and I'm telling you as a successful entrepreneur, that is the key. You have to put a timeline. So if you say you're quitting in 6 months or if you're quitting in 3 months or a year, then make sure that you have that written down and you have your timeline to do it so that you can get it done. Let me give you a quick example. So if you say, I am quitting in 6 months, all right? So from today's date, go ahead and you write down that date. You know, December 31st, blah, blah, blah. Is it November 15th? Is it, you know, July 15th? Whatever the day is that you are quitting, put that down in your plan, okay? This is not, I'm quitting in 6 months, I'm quitting in a year. No, what date is that? Is that a Monday? Is it a Tuesday? You know, some people don't even look it up because it's not real to them. And I'm telling you, make it real by writing down the date and literally looking at the calendar and like, okay, it's a Friday. I'm gonna be packing up my stuff. And I'm saying this to you because you guys are like, what, really? Yeah, this is what I did. This is my true story. I literally quit my job and I made a plan and I stuck to it. And I was scared as heck when I did it, but I did it and it worked out really well. And it's worked out really, really well for some other people that I've told to do it after me, because you don't have to make the mistakes that I did. And one of the mistakes that I did not make was the timeline. I was really, really clear, like I am quitting on this date. But here's the key. Once you have that timeline, you say, okay, I'm quitting in 6 months. Now you need to break it down. What are you doing in month 1? What are you doing in month 2? What are you doing in month 3? And you just go through it. And each month you're getting closer and closer to your D day, your quit day, Q day. Let's call it Q day, the day that you are quitting. And you do a countdown to that with activities in your plan of action that you are going to do to get you to that date. And then you just do it. And last but not least, you will quit, okay? You will quit your job. This is how you do it. So when you have your plan and you're putting in there, this is how you're making money, because you started the business while you were still working. That was in your plan, okay? So I'm not sure if that was super clear, but everyone should know in your plan was things that you were doing. And you can always tweak and change your plan, but you should be looking at it. So if you write a 6-month plan out and you say in month 1, I am going to have my business license, I'm going to have my LLC, I'm going to have my website. And then in month 1, if it's not done, don't just like, oh, forget, I'm not going to be able to quit in 6 months. No, just change the date a little bit and then get that stuff done. And this is how you don't just push it out into eternity where it actually happens. You write the plan, you tweak the plan if you need to, but really you should be sticking to the plan. You know, this is your plan. This is your escape plan. This is you coming to freedom, and join us. It's fun being free and owning your time. And I've said this to you, and I'm going to say it to you in the most sincere way. Once you quit your job, you have done the best thing that you can for your business, okay? I know that sounds a little bit scary, but what your business needs more than anything is you. It needs you, all of you, not you going to work for 40 and 50 hours a week working for someone else and thinking about all of that stuff and then coming home and then, you know, spending maybe an hour on Saturday working on your business. Oh, no, 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 no. While you are working your job, you're working your business, and you are always in your mind leaving that other job behind so that you can give your business you. You can give it your time, your energy, your effort, and you. Because once you give your business all of you, sky's the limit. So that's what you need to do. So go ahead and like this video. I need you to comment below. When are you quitting your job? I need to know that. I read all of the comments. I love you guys so much. I want you guys to be successful and quit your job. So comment below and tell me what your plan is. When are you quitting your job and what business are you trying to get into? I read and reply to all of the comments. I will help you. Let's do it. Go ahead and click that little notification bell so you do not miss any videos. I am putting out all of this education for you and for your success. To your success.